What's up, leadership?
I'm Miguel.
And I'm Anysa.
Welcome to episode 15 of What's Up, Leadership. We have an amazing show for you today. It's the last show of the season. We wanted to say a formal farewell.
Okay, period.
Anysa, how has your experience been shooting the show?
It was pretty fun. I got to experience something that I never experienced before, which was having a film class. And it was pretty awesome just interacting with people and getting to have new hosts and doing the game show and everything. So, Miguel, how was your experience shooting the show?
Not gonna lie, I had a lot of fun filming the show, and I got a lot of new connections. I built some friendships during filming the show, so I really enjoyed it. So now it's time to honor the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King.
First, we like to read and reflect on a few quotes from MLK.
The quote I chose was, "You must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope." I like this quote because I never lost hope, even after I've been disappointed.
The quote I chose was, "Forgiveness is not an occasional act, it is a permanent attitude." I chose this quote because it takes me quite a while to forgive situations, but at the end of the day, I always know forgiveness is within me. It doesn't always have to be for the other person. Now let's go to a short video that honors Dr. King.
I have a dream. My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. In what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. We will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. Let freedom ring, and when this happens, when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, "Free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last."
Now let's go to Mark Davis. That's going to shout out 2 leadership students.
Now they always say congratulations. Work so hard for God.
Welcome everybody, got some exciting news. This is fantastic. This is a first in my tenure here at Leadership. The Association for Black Educators of New York had a contest, a Black History Month contest for pride, power, and professionalism. They had an essay contest. Every student was writing about Black American heroes in politics, in government, and in law. And it was for the Association of Black Educators of New York, and it was for Black History Month on pride, power, and professionalism. I would like to give a shout out to Elizabeth Wassef and Arthur Santana. They both won an award. There was only 20 winners citywide, and Leadership got 2. So that is like a huge accomplishment.
Thanks, Mark. Big shout out to Elizabeth and Arthur. Now let's hear from some of our graduating seniors. They will be graduating on January 22nd.
My high school experience was really crazy because in 9th grade, 10th grade, I was getting in a lot of trouble, getting suspended, all that stuff. I was suspended like since April all the way to June. Suspended, not going to school at all. But my grades are still up there. And now I'm really good. Like, I don't have no problems. Everything good. My hardest year out of all 4 years was freshman year because, like I said, I was getting in a lot of trouble and suspended from school. So, some lessons from high school that I would take with me is to know who your friends are, like people that's gonna help better you, like not get you in trouble and make you do the wrong things. And that's about it. After high school, I'm going to college, and during the summertime, I might do something to really help me pick what I want to major in, because I have 3 things in mind, but you can't major in all 3 things. So I got to pick which one I really want to major in. And I just want the one that's going to make me the most money and something that I enjoy doing, because I don't want to be making money and not liking my job, because that defeat the whole purpose.
I describe my journey as like a roller coaster, because I started high school in 2020 during the COVID pandemic, and that was like the most difficult time of my life. You know, with the online schooling and stuff like that, I'm more used to visual learning instead of online learning. So it was difficult, and I failed a lot in 9th grade, but now I'm in 12th grade, I'm graduating early, so it's a roller coaster. It went from hard to easy. My hardest year was 9th grade year during the pandemic, because I failed every other class, and I only passed one class with like a 65. One thing I'm taking into the real world is procrastination. Procrastination leads to failure. If you procrastinate a lot and you don't get stuff done, yeah, you're gonna fail, and you might as well just get it done now. After high school, I'm gonna go to college, and I'm going to major in computer science and electrical engineering. And the skills that I learned at college, I'm gonna give back to the community and the less fortunate.
Malone, I got a play on my phone. You know what I'm on.
I would describe my journey in high school, like it was hard. Like high school dragged me, and I didn't really take it serious, until now. Out of all 4 years in high school, the hardest year will probably be like my 11th grade year, because that summer I lost my friend and my uncle. Something that I'm gonna take with me that I learned from high school is consistency, staying focused, and doing everything on time, like deadlines specifically though. After high school, I'm gonna work until September, and I'm either gonna go to Mega Everett or BMCC for nursing.
I feel like last year was the hardest year for me, definitely. Coming to a new environment and adjusting, but I learned to like the people around here and meet new faces. So I would say last year definitely, but it was also an eye-opener as well, because it really shifted my focus more to just finishing my classes and stuff. The discipline that I learned, a lot of the times I don't want to do certain things, especially particular work that I have to do, but I would say definitely just doing things that I don't want to do, that discipline, that mindset of just having to just get things done, even regardless of how I feel about it. I feel like I can use that in any realm or aspect of just life, so I feel like definitely just the discipline.
Now let's go to our popular game show where me and Miguel face each other for a grand prize.
Question number 1. How many credits do you need to graduate high school?
Alright, you need 44 to graduate high school.
Correct. Question number 2. What is a 4-year degree called?
A bachelor's.
Correct. Question number 3. What is a 2-year degree called?
It's in the master's.
Did I say you could go?
I what? She was mad late.
I mean, he answered the question.
Yeah.
You said master's?
Yeah.
And
It's an associate's.
It is.
It is.
All right.
I took the point. I grabbed the point.
Number 5. How many regions do you need to graduate?
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, it was how many regions do you need? Let me do the math real quick. 5.
And that is correct. Final tiebreaker. What is a 6-year degree called?
Masters.
Correct. The winner of our post-secondary game show is Anysa! And she wins the great Anysa!
We are going to go to Mark Davis for some history regions tips.
Pride, power, and professionalism. Regents tips for U.S. history. Students, you all have different strategies. You have strategies that we use, the Kaplan method for taking multiple choice questions and how to answer them. Many of you are very experienced and will do well. Your vocabulary is extremely important. Everything in history and the multiple choice is in a chronological order. So sometimes if you don't know a particular context or sentence words, you can look at the question before or after because it's in a chronological order, and you might be able to understand the words from a different perspective when you look at the question above or below. But the main thing is trying to take the 1 and 4 and bring your percentages much higher to like at least 50%. Generally, there's at least one question in your multiple choice that you can take out right away, and then you're trying to put your chances to 1 and 2. Generally, you'll say at 1 and 3, and you're trying to make sure you look at all the words, put it in your own words. That's the question that's asking you, and go read all the questions and read all the words for it, and then start to do your process of elimination. In the writing, which is very important, is where you can gain a lot of points. Many students are very descriptive in their writing. That means when you're looking at the DBQ or you're looking at a document that you're reading, a text, you're just regurgitating what it's giving you already. You want to become more analytical, and you want to use some contextualization, which is the process of representing and analyzing what you read and putting it into context and examples of today in your current lives. There's something that exists between the data elements and the physical world. Historical thinking skills, you have all of them. Context of sourcing, looking at the year will put things in context for you, thinking about what happened in that time period, and I think that will be very helpful for you. I know you all will be very successful. The Regents is next Wednesday and Thursday. You have the U.S. history on the 25th, and on the 26th you have global history.
Great tips, Mark. Now we're gonna go to some community events.
If you are interested in the Team Taste Tournament number 7, then fill out one of these and give it to Paul or give it to Room 212.
For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Is Monday, January 22nd. Remember that leadership offers tutoring Monday through Friday every day after school.
Regents begin next week, Tuesday, January 23rd, so make sure to see which ones you'll be taking and also talk to your teachers about Regents Prep.
Do it again.
We are sad to say that this will be our last time saying peace out, leadership.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and we're building